What's up, Paladudes?
What? Oh, we're doing
Paladudes.
Paladudes. Make it happen.
It's like, yeah, that was in the show. I'm not making that up. I didn't start that.
Sorry,
that robot did when they launched him into space. I didn't make that up. Anyway.
Voltron.
Emma and Michelle
Oh,
here, and we are going to talk about Voltron. The Voltron Legendary Defender panel was today at San Diego Comic-Con this morning, Friday, July something.
The year of our Lord.
The days all start to really blend together, to be completely honest. But yes, we got to go to the panel this morning, and of course, it was no secret. We knew that they were going to be showing the first episode of season 7. So we are here to review it for you. We are going to keep this relatively spoiler free. Twitter has already spoiled a big thing, which we are going to talk about at the end, but we will give you a warning when we are going to talk about it in case you don't want to have that spoiled for you. So here we go.
Let's go. First of all, it was great.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
I cried like 3 or 4 times. I had so many emotions, and I just was like it was so good.
It's one of those things where we knew that this, in this season, they were going to be going back to Earth. Everything had kind of changed by the end of season 6 with, you know, them losing the Castle of Lions and figuring out that Shiro was a clone all along, but then they like put his consciousness into a clone body because his real consciousness was alive in the Black Lion. So it's all very complicated and space science.
I mean, like, what is being alive? Like, if your consciousness is put somewhere and you're still there, are you still you? Yeah. In this country,
in Voltron, you most definitely are. But there is some, question about whether or not the consciousness and the clone were gonna get along. That gets addressed in this episode. I thought, again, I mean, Studio Mirror just does such beautiful animation, and it was really great. And I mean, it's not really a spoiler to say that a good portion of this episode is a flashback that is clarifying some points that we started to get clarification on in season 6.
It's hard not to talk about the whole episode.
And I know the whole thing. It's a really heavy episode. But it's not all 100% heavy. Like, it jumps back and forth.
So there's basically 2 plot lines going on. One dealing with the very serious stuff about Shiro, and then one where the gang has to... This is not really... It's not spoiling it. Yeah. They have to find a way to recharge the lions.
Yeah.
But so it's a very, like, kooky side, like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kid
situation.
It
really is.
Every show has a Honey, I Shrunk the Kid episode.
It's true.
And it's beautiful. They have their new compatriot, the...
Ramel. Yes. And
she's great.
And that was one of the things was because, like, I loved Ramel in the last season. And everything that Ramel has had up to this point, though, has been very, very serious and heavy. And, she was the one. And again, it was one of the things I loved so much because, again, I know how long these things take to get made, how long ago this was written. But the fact that there was this narrative of a woman who knew the truth about a man in a position of power who is being revered by everybody as sort of a god figure. And she knows that he's actually a awful person that's basically committing genocide.
Poor Lotor. He could have been a good guy, but he had to commit genocide.
Yeah, but the fact that there was this narrative about a woman being afraid that nobody would believe her, oh my God, it was just so timely when it came out.
But anyway, so in this episode, she comes in and she's not all...
Yeah, exactly. That's where it's going.
She sold everything, and she's kind of like, why are you guys so cool with
exactly.
Y'all lost your castle.
I know.
And you're just moving on, and they're like, yeah, that's how we roll.
I have to say that
defenders.
The friendship between her and Hunk is one of my new favorite things on the show.
I'm shipping a lot of stuff this episode. We'll get to that later. Yeah, but I'm shipping that very good.
I mean, listen, in Voltron there are multiple universes, so all of your ships are canon.
Yeah, the sails have been raised, and off they go.
In some reality, whatever ship you ship. That's the one. That's the ship of dreams.
So I would say this episode sets us up for it's a again, half serious, half very lighthearted. It kind of gives you a very good overview. Like, hey, this season is going to be a little bit of both. They're trying to get back to Earth. That's the overall plot point.
Yes.
But I think from what we heard on the panel is the whole season most of the season will be the journey.
Yes.
Back to Earth. Without the Castle of Lions, basically like trotting around in their little lions, trying to get back home in this cramped quarters with no showers.
Yeah, and no nice bedrooms or a pool. There was a pool in the Castle of Lions.
Oh yeah, and they evacuated the mice.
Yeah, all the animals are still there. So Carlton Ecker, the mice, and Keith's wolf are all present.
The wolf! I'm so glad. It was in season 7, episode 1. It was just like chilling. Just like chilled.
Yeah.
Wow.
I also really loved it that just bringing it up, the whole thing with Keith. And again, I don't want to spoil anything, but there were a lot of nice, really unspoken moments between him and his mom, Crolia. That is a relationship that I just really, really love. And I am somebody, I know there was some controversy over the Keith and Crolia existing in sort of a time space void where they actually experienced 2 years
right?
while everybody else experienced
like a couple days,
a few
like a week.
days, a month maybe. And I really like that they gave that relationship that time jump to develop, and it's really nice to see, because I mean he was separated from her his entire life. He didn't know her until he was an adult, and I really like how that relationship is developing.
Yeah, I thought about that a lot during the quiet looks. A lot of showing not telling in this episode. Getting emotional.
I know. It was really, really amazing, you guys. And again, it comes out on August 10th.
Yeah, so it's so soon. Can we get the spoiler part, please?
Yeah, okay. So again, guys, Twitter already spoiled this, even though, of course, in the room they said, hey, nobody else is going to get to see this. Don't spoil this. Yeah. You do see a flash of this in the trailer that is available for anybody to go watch. So you might be able to guess. So again, you have been warned. This is where we're going to get into the big thing that was spoiled by Twitter. Welcome to spoiler country. Abort now if you don't want to be spoiled.
So when they're doing the flashbacks about Chihiro's past, it is revealed that he is in a committed relationship with another man named Adam. The way I'm losing my mind just thinking about this. The way they reveal it is there's a scene where he's coming home after a hard
beautifully
day at work,
done.
and he's like, you just see him being like, oh my god, this thing happened to me, and I was like, who's he venting to? Because he wouldn't say this to Keith. Like, where is he? And then they pan out, you see a home, and then you see a beautiful man with glasses so in anime, in anime there's always silver long hair boy, and there's always Megane-kun, a guy with glasses. And I was like, oh my god, it's Megane-kun. They drew him so nicely. Like, is this an important character? Is this like, who is this guy? And then, it gets to the point where Adam is like, you know how important you are to me.
I know.
And they have a fight. They have a big fight.
It's so good.
You get him and then you lose him right away.
I know, right away. And the thing is that, is watching it, there's no doubt in anybody's mind that that's what this is. These are two people that are in a committed relationship with one another. And afterwards, Laura Montgomery, who is one of the showrunners and executive producers, she straight up said on the panel, yeah, that's his partner, his significant other, and they weren't married, but they would have gotten married. Yeah. So it was just... For people, so many people have really been wanting LGBT representation within this show, and I thought the way they handled it was just so lovely. Yes.
She also mentioned She also mentioned that in some of the scenes where they're panning around the room, you can see pictures of them, like in their cadet years or whatever. Yes. So like they've known each other for so long, and oh my god, it was so good. But then like spoilers, like they have a fight and like he go to space.
Yeah,
and
he go to space. But I do wonder though if we might see him again since we're going back to Earth.
I mean, like they gave some good character design and he has glasses, so he has to be back.
He's got to come back.
God, I don't know how
they wouldn't spend all that time like animating this beautiful boy if they were just going to make him go away forever, right?
Hashtag bring Adam back.
Oh, so good. But anyway, Voltron season 7. Check it out on Netflix, August 10th. It's gonna just wreck all of our hearts. This is going to be the first half of sort of the final stretch of Voltron, and it was revealed that the last 13 episodes will air sometime before the end of this year.
Yeah, that's all we're getting.
That's it.
It's full arc.
But you know what? It's beautiful.
Please go watch it.
78 episodes ain't bad. So thanks, guys, for checking out our review. And stick around. We got lots more content coming your way here on HyperRPG all throughout the weekend from San Diego Comic-Con. And also keep up with our adventures on Twitter at @hyper_RPG or at HyperRPG on Instagram, and use that hashtag HyperCon. We'll see you guys.
Bye.
Hey, what's up all you tabletop nerds out there? Zach here with a special San Diego Comic-Con announcement. HyperRPG, Stoic, and Versus Evil are teaming up to bring you a Banner Saga mini-series starting next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Time, live on Twitch. We've got the amazing Andre the Black Nerd, Shovel, Lasercorn, Trisha Hirschberger and Steve Zaragoza as our cast, and the one and only Adam Coble as our GM for this wonderful adventure. This will be a 4-part mini-series coming to you every consecutive Tuesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Pacific time, and you're going to want to get in there and watch it live because you, as a viewer, get to become a part of their caravan, making decisions that will drastically affect the overall story. This is all to celebrate the final installment in the Banner Saga series, Banner Saga 3, coming out on July 26th on all platforms. What better way to celebrate the amazing world of Banner Saga than through a tabletop RPG? We are so excited to bring this to you all. Make sure to tune in live on Tuesday after Comic-Con and every following Tuesday for 4 weeks, but if you miss it, don't fret, it'll be going up on YouTube immediately after.